from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Alexis DeJesus gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Leading off tonight,
here's Joe Panik, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Panik.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Well, we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Pitch. In there for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Now at the plate, Gregor Blanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Panik on at first, nobody out. DeJesus has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right. 1 out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Set and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Strike called. Now the throw down. In there easily. The throw bounces on the way down.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Herbert Martinez. Oh, that's out. First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Dickerson going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping up now, David Goodman. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line towards center field. Blackmon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2, the Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tomas Vasquez will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So striding in, Sebastian Marquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board. And that's exactly what they did. Real crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Beaver, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Blackmon carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Ball and a strike. Blackmon is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Vasquez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. The count's a 2 low now. Looked at for ball number 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now here's Tulowitzki with a ball hit high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run for Troy Tulowitzki, number 28 on the season, as the Rockies have come back to tie this 22 apiece.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
And now Corey Dickerson. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sits at 303 entering play. 27 homers and 85 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Still only one out in the inning. Hit hard down the line. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Now in the box, Todd Hardwick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting poked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
But he's hardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in, Chris Coughlin.
Leading off for
Day
San
off for
Francisco.
him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Chris Coughlin.
Ready, here's the first offering. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe he can potentially bounce the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Ready now, Sam Landers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Tomas Vasquez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Cortez. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Fastball taken high for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense.
Batting
And behind the plate, world
Second.
champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So stepping in, Bobby Lavallo. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And now a curveball
Count
that's
is
low
2-1.
and in dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a match.
Into the box now, Alexis DeJesus.
1-0.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. That gets foul at the last moment. Now a bunt attempt here. Foul ball, 1-2 now. Lavallo, runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 7, Sebastian.
Now at the plate, Sebastian Marquez. Runner in scoring position with Suzanne. Set, here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And bye-bye, that was gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
The center fielder, number 19, Blackman.
He'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Troy Tulowitzki would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So in now for San Francisco, Joe Penn. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. He watches a cold strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Blanco, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Standing in, Buster Posey. He singled it last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Blanco leads off first with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Three-two pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Stepping in now, Herbert Martinez.
Nope.
As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. And their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, David Goodman. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
That's Bolton.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hennig scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Todd Hardwick. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Coughlin will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Rob Cortez, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it. Bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 4-3 game. Striding in once again, Chris Coughlin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Coughlin.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Shortstop, Sam Landers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Landers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you. He's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to him, maybe, against the pitcher.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
The pitcher, Tomas Vasquez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Digging in now, Joe Panic, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Landers stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Marquez Under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead this one 4-3. Digging in.
Leading off the
Bobby
4th inning for the
will
Rockies.
lead things off here in this
Second
one-run
baseman,
contest.
Bobby Lovala.
First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's
2-1.
it. Ball 2.
Ball
That's
3.
off the plate.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, Edgar Alexis DeJesus.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alexis DeJesus. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. On its way is pitch number 75. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Sebastian Marquez. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Chris Russell, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Chris Russell.
Leading off the inning,
Leading off
Gregor
the Giants.
Blanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Gregor Blanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 20, Buster Posey.
Standing in, Buster Posey. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Lavallo up the middle. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Herbert Martinez.
Ready once again, Herbert Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Bouncer to the left side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still trail it here, 4-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon started out the inning for the Rockies, followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A windup and the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter.
The right fielder, number 6.
Too low. He's locked.
Corey.
He has great bat and ball
Dickerson.
skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Running is Tulowitzki. Popped him up. Posey over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Todd Hardwick.
Now to the plate, Todd Hardwick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Riding in, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Tulowitzki at second. Hardwick at first. 2 out in the inning. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-1 home is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 17 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention,
Chu
please.
is on, and he'll take
Now
over
pitching
on the
for the
mound in
Giants.
relief.
Number 22, Lee Chu. Up next for Colorado, catcher,
Standing in now,
Rob
Rob Cortez.
Cortez.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. 3 runs already home here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Coughlin is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he looks at the ball, 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And it's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
And now they've got him picked off. Now a tag from Tulowitzki, and he's out at second base. Into the box now, Chris Coughlin. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, Bobby Lavala. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Bobby Lavala.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Pitcher number 52, Chris Ruxin.
Carlos Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Fastball called for strike one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a deep drive to right. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Number 14 on the season as they open it up to 8-3. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
From the stretch. And he'll look at the first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. set. Here's the 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Line to the right side. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0. Offered at and missed for the first strike. Marquez, the runner at second with one away. Lays off the breaking pitch. 3 balls and a strike.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2. Hit hard to third. Goodman has it. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And it's fouled away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Blanco is over. And that retires the side. Rockies get one on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 8-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Your attention, please.
Shannon, come on
Now
now.
pitching for the
Prepares to
Rockies.
pitch in his
Number 40.
85th game this year.
Juan Shannon.
Leading off the inning,
Leading
Sam
off for the
Landers.
Giants.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there at the letters 0-1. Here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Your
Woody
attention,
Francis
please.
will move
And
into the
hitting for
on-deck
San
circle now to
Francisco,
try to get something
number
started here
32,
with 1 gone in the inning.
Woody Francis.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Two out, nobody on. Now another 0-2. Way dead and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. The call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Woody Rodgers.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 3 to this
Leading
point.
off for the Rockies.
Yeah, not his game so far.
Right
He's
fielder,
such a good hitter.
Corey
We all kind of expected him to pick up
Dickerson.
2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Third baseman.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Hardwick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set, here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. Now both runners on the move. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Rob Cortez will be next. Set. Here's the 3-2. Count remains full.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The next 3-2. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started battling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Rob Cortez. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Fastball called for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fouled off. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's In there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Bobby Lavallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Lifted the other way to left center. Coughlin is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The pitcher, number 40, Juan Shannon.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Shannon. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup right, El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Sebastian Marquez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Way in front of that fastball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cortez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Gregor Blanco.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And there's ball 1. Hard hit at third. And this This is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in a perfect spot.
Ready for another shot now, Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Blanco aboard here at first with nobody out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Dickerson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Rockies on top here at Coors Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7 innings. Next to bat for the Giants, Herbert Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with one down. One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Chris Schneider enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Chris Schneider.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Number 19, Charlie Blackman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball
And
one,
that
no
misses,
strike.
ball one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just
Nope.
great approach.
That's
No
inside.
one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Full count now.
Full count.
3-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Tulowitzki
Roy
went deep
Tulowitzki.
earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock.
First baseman,
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a real spate. Into the box, Todd Hardway.
Nope. Ball
As he
one.
would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. So a full count now. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
They have to back-to-back 2-out hits right now. This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A ticket number going on here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dickerson over at second. Hardwick on at first with 2 down. Swinging a ground ball to third. This will get foul for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Rose comes on
Number
from the
38.
pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, David Goodman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 9, Chris Coghlan.
At the plate, Chris Coghlan, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings